Ooh wee, ooh wee, ooh wee, ooh wee. Once again, ooh wee. Yeah. Close game, man. Close game. The game was too close for me, man. It's too close for me. And I didn't
Woo.
expect us to be up at halftime. But the pace of the game, low key, these type of down low, gritty, dirty, scrap 'em, beat 'em up type of games. These are the type of games we usually fare well in. Um, there's a lot of things I'm seeing that are unsustainable from both teams, and I'm
Yeah.
expecting changes in the second half. For example, Jason Tatum ain't got no business being scoreless and only taking 5 shots in the first half. No business.
That's crazy.
No business whatsoever. No business whatsoever, man. Yeah, F the refs for real.
Refs happened bad.
Yeah, like, yo, you mean to tell me we only earned 7 free throw attempts? I don't know about that, bro. We low key need to be close around 12, 13. And then we doing a decent enough job in spurts, running them off on the 3-point line.
Yeah, we're shooting a lot of threes.
And
They're
that's kind of why we are, up right now. Because if they had got off like 25 threes, if they'd have got off 4 more, because they only took 21, if they'd have got off like 4 more, they probably would have made 2 of them. You know what I'm saying? So, and we've made more 3-pointers than they have. We've taken more than they have. But that's also by design, because it's looking like they're trying to get us to shoot a lot more threes. Like they telling Tari Eason and Dylan Brooks to beat the Rockets at the 3-point line. That's what they tell. That's what their defense is. And so far, it's working. Well, it's working against them. Man, if Jalen is out, I'm gonna be sick.
Oh, I hope not.
If he out, I'm gonna be sick, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna be sick. Because we just need, even if he's not scoring well, even if JG is not scoring well, we need his threat out there, because we need him to help loosen up the defense a little bit on Şengün, because Şengün kind of getting worked again by Luke Cornett. What is going on, bro? It's always these randoms. It always be these randoms that be doing this. I don't get it. So Meg, it looked like JG, he got a people's elbow to the side of the temple from Kristaps Porzingis, and the referee was like, "Play on."
I know Raw's on Netflix now, but we don't need no people's elbows out there.
Exactly, bro.
Come on, man. We know it's Monday night. Come on now.
Jeez, bro, that's crazy. Clips, man, what's your thoughts on the first half?
Man, that was a pretty impressive performance by us on defense. The offense, it's kind of what we expected. Yeah, I did agree. Cornette guarding Şengün like that, that's pretty rough, But if we really look at it, look at the help that he's getting. Cornette's getting help from guys like KCP and Jaylen Brown and Tatum.
KCP, I would hate to see KCP over there in Boston. That'd be too much.
Yeah. And so, I mean, the help that he's getting is pretty good. So I hate it, but he's doing it good. I mean, Şengün's doing a good job of kicking it out and seeing the shooters. We just got to keep knocking them down. Dylan's finding the spots. Tari's finding the spots. But we need some, like you just said, Jalen to find those spots and knock down some shots if we can get them back.
Yeah. So it looked like the Celtics defense is really telling JG and Alperen Şengün, y'all ain't scoring.
Yeah.
You're going to have to make a play. They've been doing it, and guys have been hitting shots enough, but it's not sustainable. That is not sustainable. That's an easy adjustment away for Mazzulla and his staff to make, to shut off that water. And plus, do you really trust Dylan Brooks to keep up this pace the rest of the game? I don't know. I don't know. Do you think Jason Tatum is going to go scoreless the whole game?
No, absolutely not.
He's probably going to hit his season average in the second half. Let's be real. He's probably gonna
I
get
don't know. I don't know, man. We're playing great defense all the way around. Great physical defense, and I mean, as far as it's concerned, they're not. The referees are kind of letting us play to a degree, but they're calling it tight when it's free. So, when the ball's moving in open court, they're calling it tight. But when you're going 1-on-1, they're not calling it that tight. So it seems, that's our style. So yeah, we might not be able to get. We might not stop Tatum from scoring all of them, but man, I think we can hold them down enough, to secure a victory. I think that of enough. But I don't. Yeah, I do agree that he's bound to score some. He's due to score some.
He gonna get loose. He gonna have a little stretch where he get loose and get some buckets up because that's what he does. The Tatum's attempts were contested. Was no easy.
A lot of his shots were contested.
Yeah, right. They're gonna scheme up some ways to get him loose, get him open. That's gonna end up happening. It just is. I think it's because the way that he likes to play. Tatum likes to ISO a lot, especially at the top of the key, and we really good against that. But they may try to get him off some pin downs, try to get him off some actions going downhill, and try to get him going that way. He's probably gonna get to the free throw line a little bit. First thing in the third quarter. That's what I'm expecting. Yeah. But from our point of view, our standpoint, offensively, again, I don't believe Dillon Brooks is going to continue this. It's like they're content with letting Amen Thompson do a lot of scoring because they know it's just going to come from one area on the floor. And if he's going to make contested layups and middies, they'll live with that rather than letting dudes go off and get loose from three. Well, I can't say that because they're letting Dillon Brooks get loose from three, but I don't think they believe that that's going to sustain itself in the second half. But we'll see. They're probably going to switch that up a little bit.
It's whoever's at that three spot that's getting loose from three. Tari's got a bunch of threes too.
Yeah, he's got a bunch of attempts.
What are we looking like? What do their attempts look like?
So they only had 21 attempts to our 24. We made one more than they have.
There's your 42.
Yeah, there's that. We've got 7 more shot attempts than them, but we only have one more make than them.
Yep.
I don't like that. They've turned the ball over 7 times to our 5. We got 9 fast break points to their 6. We got 20 points to the paint to their 14. Like, honestly, if you look down the box score, and if you watch the game and you tell somebody, hey, Tatum only got 0 points, Tatum ain't even scored yet in this game, you would think the Celtics they're getting rolled over. Right. They only down 2. They really in a good spot.
Yep.
I can't say the same for us. I don't like the spot that we're in right now. Well, you can say that we in a decent spot because also Alperen Sengun hasn't, been very effective. Mm-hmm. Steven Adams came in and gave some good minutes, and we kind of looked better with him doing that. Tari got some 3-point shots off. Some went down, or a couple went down, and then that was it. If anything, we're going to need him to really make them. He's 2 of 7 from 3.
Yep.
Got to be better than that. And he's normally not even a volume 3-point shooter anyway.
How many attempts does Dillon have?
Dillon got 9 3-point attempts. He got 13 shot attempts overall. That's their game plan. They saying, Dillon Brooks, go beat us.
Dillon and Tari from 3.
Dillon got 13 shot attempts. He's 6 of 13. Tari is 2 of 9. That's the game plan. Yep. Yeah, it look like that's what the game plan is from the Celtics. Fred VanVleet gonna have to pick it up though, because that 1 for 6, that ain't gonna suffice, especially if JG hurt. Man, I don't know if it's a good idea if we start asking Fred to do a little bit more. Bombs over Baghdad.
Where's the on-ball creation coming from, though? It's got to come from Dillon, Amen, or if Jalen's out, it's got to come from.
It's coming from
Sengun.
It's coming from Amen. They got to find a way to get Amen loose or get Cornette off of Amen. Mm-hmm. I don't know if we can do like a little side pick and roll with Amen and Sengun, or
they've been doing.
They can do a little inverse pick and roll with Amen and with Amen and Sengun, with Sengun being the ball handler, like a side pick and roll with that. I would kind of reverse it and see how Boston covers that. Do they force a third defender to come and help out on that? And who's the third defender going to help off of? What's the alignment going to be? How do we, if anything, I want to get Fred on some more catch and shoot threes. But how do we do that if JG not playing? Because usually that's generated with JG getting into the lane first. And then they move the ball around the horn and it ends up finding Fred. I don't know how it's going to look in the second half, man. I ain't going to lie.
Yeah, I mean, JG's a big component to this. I mean, if he's back, I give us a good chance because
even if he's not scoring, just because that's him being out there, drawing that attention. I think that's good enough.
Yeah, I mean, it's like if you want to get Fred attempts, he's just going to have to move off ball, go to your split action, go down to Şengün, and then run split action between Dylan and Fred. They're smart enough to do it. If you need a shot, that would be the one that I would look for if you don't have Jalen. Otherwise, get Jalen get downhill. KP, he's already got, 3, maybe 4 fouls. So get him off the floor, and you were right. Attack him with the guards, and it was working. Şengün wasn't having much success other than trying to pass out of doubles. So, that might be our offense. It might just be getting it to Şengün, letting him get those doubles, and then making shots off of it. It might just be the only way we can clog this thing up and win it. You might be right. It might be a tough sleddor, but the defense is playing well enough that if we kind of, slow the game down and go into more of a half court with Fred and Şengün and the short roll and things like that, it might lower the score to it and take up some more along of the possession of the shot clock and, maybe try to cut this thing out and shorten the game a little bit and pick up a win.
So final scores, what we got?
We
for real.
I didn't expect this halftime to be this close.
Do we know on Jalen?
I have not seen it.
Assuming he out.
Okay. I'm going to stick with my score from last night, 100-99. I think Ime's going to be in there, hot on him on about defense, and, just like I said, try to, slow this thing down. And I think 199 sounds like a perfect score for the Rockets to pull this thing out.
Okay, Xavier say Rockets could win this game. Celtics always play iffy after a strong win. Okay. We'll see about that. Shout out to you, Xavier. Appreciate you for tuning in.
Cool.
New face. I ain't seen him in here. Appreciate you for tuning in, bro. Yeah. Man.
Give me 103-98. Right.
Oh, okay.
If it's a low scoring affair like that, Rockets probably pull that one out.
Yeah, that's the only way I think they can do it.
Is warming up with the guys right now, so he seems okay.
He's got a headband on.
Ooh.
Probably got a bandage over his eye. He probably got him an eye patch on.
Yeah. But, what do you got, AK?
Oh, man, dog. I don't know, bro. Let's say 106, 103, man. Man, I'm probably going to regret this, bro, but we probably pull off a very lucky-ass win at the end.
Man, like I said in our chat, man, I don't know if it's luck anymore, man. We're a good basketball team. This is a good basketball team.
The win wouldn't be lucky. I'm just saying, like, the circumstance, like,
there'll be some
lucky circumstance that we win at the end. Like, somebody going to do something stupid over there for the Celtics. Like, they going to
good team. We're a good team. It's a good basketball.
We definitely are a good team, man. Low key, man, win, lose, or draw this game, I'm going to just go ahead and declare it right now, bro. We're contenders.
Hey, what kind of contenders?
No, we title contenders.
Yeah, thank you. I was going to say.
Let me be very clear about that. The Houston Rockets are title contenders right now. I don't care nothing about youth. I don't care nothing about what else everybody else got. Everybody else got superstars, all NBA. Man, I don't care nothing about that. That's stuff that you see on paper. When you get on the court, folks be looking different when they play the Rockets.
I'm about to say, hey, we're title contenders, but it just looks different than what a title contender has looked like lately. It's just different. It looks different.
It looks different to the eye. Somewhat, it looks different. Because we don't have the household marquee names that you normally see. We don't have a lot of nationally televised games. We don't get a lot of publicity from the media or anything like that. So
we're an easy miss for casuals.
We're a very easy miss for the casuals, especially. We're likely not gonna have much representation in All-Star Weekend coming up. We haven't made any big trades. Like we've just been under the radar, being low key. What's that book that Fred got these dudes? Chop wood, carry water. That's what we've been doing the whole season. Really, since last year, we've been doing that. And we contenders. We just gonna make it look a little different, but not all successes look the same.
That's fair.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, Matt. I'll mess around and do a post game if we win. I'm not sure yet, depending on how we win. But we'll see. Me know. If y'all want it, like y'all in the chat, if y'all want it, let me know. DM me or whatever. We probably gonna do one if we win this thing. Probably lose. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how the game ends. But let's go ahead and tune into the second half, y'all. Go Rockets. Tell a friend to tell a friend. All of y'all come back again, and we out.
We out.